That's how it kind of started, like a plugin to the mobile apps of the dental insurance companies. And we use a lot of AI there basically to understand the data, to give it to them actually in a way that they can underwrite products better. We are trying to kind of reimagine at every stage what are those inefficiencies and how we can solve them using AI. Can we do it quicker, faster, better, and make it more efficient instead of the manual process that's happening today? But I've been fascinated by AI. I think vertical AI is amazing.
Hey Manoj, it's great to have you here. Manoj is a dentist who founded an AI company. How often does that happen? And so we're very pleased to have Manoj working with us at Upekkha. It's been a fairly good association, fairly long association right now. And it's been brilliant to see how they've gone from the initial days of having a product with very few users to now having some really strong use cases. And I will let Manoj explain those use cases and how AI is transforming healthcare, in their case, the dental side of things, in his own words. Welcome, Manoj. Do you want to give a quick background of yourself?
Hey Prasanna, thank you for the wonderful intro. Yeah, I'm a dentist, like what you said, and I've been in the dental industry for a long time. Along with my co-founders, we founded this company as an AI first company, wanting to solve problems in healthcare, specifically in domain of dentistry, and that's our expertise. And we went on from doing a single product to kind of a solution provider in a niche area of dental insurance. So happy to have this chat with you.
Awesome. So, Manoj, we are doing the Vibe Summit on July 10-11 in Bangalore. And the theme there is that AI is transforming verticals in very interesting ways, right? And so you are transforming the dental industry, both on the industry side and the insurance side. And so I wanted to hear from you exactly how you do that. So can you tell us a little bit about what Toothlens started off as and where you are now?
Yeah, Toothlens started off as a AI product for onboarding dental insurance customers, doing preventive checks using photos taken from cell phones. That was called as the smart check or the mouth scan. This is used by insurance companies in the US because they felt that there was no like a check at home type of system, and we use computer vision to kind of develop that product early on. That's how it kind of started, like a plugin to the mobile apps of the dental insurance companies. But then slowly kind of we expanded that to also include the clinics or the providers, to solve for their problems. And then we kind of even connected the customers. So now we have kind of connected the policyholders with the insurers and the providers.
Okay, so now you're like going across a large gamut of things, right? So let's just stay focused on one part of it, and let's just dive into how you are transforming the insurance part of the dental business. Can you explain why this is required and what exactly you do for an insurance company?
Yeah, so in an insurance company, they have like traditional ways of looking at it. Let's look at like productization. The data was all over the place. It was unclear. They didn't have a system of underwriting. We got that into a proper approach in terms of productization. And we use a lot of AI there basically to understand the data, to give it to them actually in a way that they can underwrite products better. That's in terms of productization. And then once you do the product, like how do you onboard them? They had, you won't believe it, but they have no system for onboarding. It was just very random, and because of that, actually the patients were suffering because the claims ratios and the pricing is just based on the risk. So there's no risk evaluation method. So we got that part too, it was non-existent, but we could do that because of our mouth scan. And now we know that really the right people are getting through the door, and you're kind of able to evaluate them before you kind of get them. So there's a lot of innovation that we were able to do before they kind of get the policy, both from the product development as well as on the onboarding side. Then when we come to the provider, the clinic side, again, that is like really messed up in terms of the revenue cycle management, as it's called, and how do you kind of, it's all done very manually. Even in the US, most folks have to actually, there's a revenue cycle manager who actually calls up the insurance company and then have to get the adjudication. So in our system, we're trying to do that also automated way using AI. We have a benefit in if there's a complete solution that we provide, because now we control that whole cycle. That makes a super profitable dental product. That's what people want. So that's where we kind of come in, and we are trying to kind of reimagine at every stage what are those inefficiencies and how we can solve them using AI. Can we do it quicker, faster, better, and make it more efficient instead of the manual process that's happening today?
Got it. So if I have to summarize what you said, right? So from a dental insurance policy underwriting perspective, there is a challenge. The underwriting needs a lot of data on the dental side, which is hard to get. You're providing underwriting a package to help folks take the data and do the underwriting so that they can create products for them. Then on the provider side, you have you're able to go from the dentist doing the procedures, doing what they need to do to be able to get the money for the procedures from the insurers, right? Now, what about the individual's perspective? Is there something that you're doing for the individual as well?
Yes. So obviously, when you do like when you bring this data in onto the underwriting process, what happens is you get better products. The insurers are able to make better products. That's for the they are able to make products that they could never make before.
Okay, give us an example of that.
Yeah, so for example, crowns and bridges were not typically covered before because they're so fearful. Like even if you have like in a cohort, if you have like a few people, like 2 or 3% doing the crowns and bridges, the 2-3 placements, it's like everything will get wiped away. All the profits will get wiped away, and that was a fear. There was also that's why they used to add all this copay and all that, which is not making it exciting. But when they come along with the Toothlens program, and they're able to kind of show them just using the data and using the mouth scan and mitigating some of that risk there. So today, most of them who are using the Toothlens program are able to create products without a copay or deductible. It's completely cashless. That's the biggest benefit on the consumer side, and of course, coverage improves too in terms of, because the risk like really drops by at least 50% than what it was earlier. It may drop further too as we keep improving on the efficiencies, but as of today it's at 50%. So it's clearly 50% of win for the consumer in terms of coverage.
Got it. And for the insurer, from their perspective, right? One is the underwriting has improved. Second is the productization has improved. Third is from a claims process, they're getting it, more AI is interacting with them to make the claims process smoother, right? Why is this transformational for an insurance company?
Because the insurance company, they do a whole lot of these things manually, and every claim that comes in, every process is kind of done manually, matched, verified. Imagine the human errors that can go on this, and that's also because how their legacy data is structured and all that issues there. So whereas we are starting afresh, and we kind of we're able to do on both sides, both at the insurance side and as with the provider side. So there's a real benefit. So insurers typically want to see profitable products, and they kind of see a lot of fake and fraud happening. And when they see like a fake or fraud happening, they kind of think that everybody is going to be like a fake and fraud. And then, but if you're able to kind of address it, most of the times it's also because, so for example, I'll give you an example of one of the dashboards that we're currently working on for the provider. As in when the dentist or the assistant keeps entering the data for the claim, it does a simple verification check, and it tells you in real time whether are you on the right track or not. Today, this system is you fill up everything, you upload all the data, you send it to the insurer, they take a few days and they come back again, they ask you a few questions and then you go answer back and they come back. This can be done because of AI, like in real time. It sounds really simple, but the tech doesn't exist sort of today. So this brings in a lot of efficiencies in terms of, and also they want to do the right efficiencies. Like, it's in some of them like just randomly put stuff like simple AI stuff just for the sake of doing it, and then again they land up with problems. That has happened too. So we kind of ensure that things are happening in the right way, and that's important, so that they get the confidence that you do the wrong thing and then you have the claim shooting up. So that's where you need to really be with the right guardrails to kind of and build the right kind of system where things are happening properly.
Got it. So Manoj, while we heard about Toothlens itself, right? What business does a dentist have doing AI? How did you get into this in the first place?
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody sent me actually some of the early AI stuff. So I have a lot of colleagues building AI stuff in the US out of MIT, Harvard, and all that. So I knew what was happening on the AI side. By the way, I have an MS in applied mechanics from IIT Madras. So I have
Nice.
I have some aspect of the tech, but I've been fascinated by AI. I think the stuff that we can do today in terms of like what take like decades, probably like a few months. I mean, that's the kind of so very excited. I think where we started off with was like, even that looks like a very old age AI to what we are able to do today. So I think it's been great since we started off, and the kind of benefits that we are able to bring. I mean, I've been a big proponent of using AI. We could never do it any other way. I mean, that's the answer to that. I mean, there's no, if it's not AI, what we are doing today, it's manual.
Got it. Makes sense. So Manoj, your personal use of AI, how has that been? What is something new that you have used or adopted that you find really fascinating?
Oh, we have been using Gen AI quite a lot. That's been like really amazing. We recently, and it's like so we have a bunch of products all stitched together, but one of the product is called as a simulation tool. It's called as a smile simulator, specific use case for orthodontists to see before afters. There are competitors in the market. I mean, there are folks who are doing this like for 15 years. One of the largest companies in the world does this. So basically you click a selfie and it gives you an after image. Sounds like a simple product, but you kind of need a lot of images. You need a lot of smile images. You need to you need to segment out each tooth, and it can't be like it just stuck on. So pre Gen AI, this was like really, you need like a lot of images and they do it like computer vision way. Using Gen AI, we were able to get this to market like in a couple of months, and it's amazing. And all of them saw it like this is. So I think is of course we were able to like get some right consultants in to also help. You can't have all the expertise, so but that has really helped in terms of just using Gen AI to do that instead of traditional computer vision and all the newer models. We were kind of amazed by the output. We kind of beat every other competitor, and one of our channel partners have actually gone up and signed up 20,000 practices in the US.
Wow.
20,000. I mean, those guys are like, they just need to like work with them to kind of integrate and do all that. But such a pace and speed I've never seen ever before. So I think that's but yeah, I mean, what I say today, maybe next week there may be something else. So yeah, that's how
That's the fun part.
tomorrow. Yeah, that's the part that's so exciting. So I think just keeping abreast and just day to day just keep learning, and a lot of research and development. I think we are very excited that there's never a finished product. I guess keep improving, but I think we can get to market very easily. I think very quickly. I think and the outputs are like really great. I mean, we can stack up to like anybody in the world. I think that's what we learned out of using all these tools, right?
Awesome. So, Manoj, if an insurance company comes to you and works with you, how will they transform? What will be the benefits that they get?
So today, the insurance companies, there are two types of insurance companies who are working with us. Most of them don't have a dental insurance product, and that's great because they're starting from a clean slate, and we are able to help them really well get to market very quickly. Imagine able to launch an insurance product like in 3 months. Generally, it takes years to get approvals. The last product that we launched a few months back, we launched like in 2 or 3 months. This is the first product. We have multiple products coming up. So just the time to launch for an insurer is easy. Those who already have dental insurance, like in the West, we're kind of helping them solve some of their problems, some of the larger problems that they have. So, but I'm sure like we would love to solve all of their problems. But hey, dental insurance has been in the US for over 100 years, so it takes a while. But yeah, I mean, I think we have all the tools that are necessary to do that.
Got it. Awesome. So, Manoj, what are some things that we can expect from Toothlens looking forward?
From Toothlens, more insurance products out in the market, better products, more efficient products. If you're able to come up with tech that something like an Amazon Go, just imagine, go to a dental clinic, you don't have to pay, just come out, in and out. That's kind of going to be our holy grail, where almost all customers who have a dental problem use Toothlens for their care. So that's our focus for now.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share with the audience?
I would say check out Toothlens on our LinkedIn page. Possibly a shameless plug there. Yeah. So we have something coming out every week. So, and if you have folks in Gen AI and AI want to get associated with Toothlens, please drop me a line, and happy to check you out.
Awesome. So thanks, Manoj, the dentist who's using AI to make people smile. And it's been brilliant working with you for the last few years, I think, and seeing and helping you make more people smile around the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Prasanna.
AI is changing the world. Did you enjoy this episode? Subscribe so you don't miss the next one. We're on all the popular podcasting platforms. Leave us a comment with your questions and thoughts. I'd love to hear from you so we can go through this exciting journey together.